Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. We're back with more Minecraft, and we are in the village of Ulthar right now, and I'm doing a real simple project today, but I thought I would bring you all along because I also kind of wanted to talk about, because we're going to extend this road, and by extending this road that means we're also going to have to extend the wall just a little bit. I'm not sure how far exactly. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I also want to talk a little bit about my most recent game of Call of Cthulhu. I don't believe I've discussed this yet, because I only played it this past weekend. I haven't done any recording this week, until now. Saturday, actually. Ugh. So, this tree's probably going to have to go. So I want to extend this little hill a little bit so that we can push this wall back. So we can make this road actually continue along outside of the village here, on the exterior part of the village, and then we're going to try to connect it up with this road right here, which means we need to push this back as well. I think this tree got to go. So in the last game of Call of Cthulhu, they were still stuck in that little village, and one of the player characters decided that she wanted to actually take photographs, just take pictures of the house. So we ended up spending a lot of time doing that because the house is haunted, and so the ghosts was still messing with her as she walked around the house, took pictures of various rooms that they'd already explored. And that's fine. That took up a couple of hours of game time, actually, which is a little excessive, but let's see, 1, 2, so this needs to go over here. But this needs to come out. This wall can actually come out to a couple more. We're basically what I'm gonna just do is just throw down this stuff to make a new little. I didn't get any saplings. That's so weird. Anyway, because we're gonna run it along around here. Tell you what, let's just push it out so that there's one left on the edge. We'll throw walls up and see how it does. So they spent quite a bit of time doing that. There, let's try that. We'll throw walls up, and then I'll bust down the interior walls, and we'll go from there. This needs to go a little further, I think. We're going to push this back almost to the edge as well. Anyway, let go. Like this. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, I didn't want to do that. So the road is only a double? Interesting. Is it a triple over here? We also have to leave that little bit of water there for the plants. This is a triple on this side, and it's one back. I tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and redo the walls first, and then cope with what we have made. So they take these photographs. They're walking around the house. Weird stuff's happening. Miss Susanna gets thrown out of a window by vines. Really strange. Terrible stuff is going on. But they managed to get all the photographs that they want, or that the photographer wants. Okay, so this is still too narrow here. I wonder if this will be good enough. Might be. It might. And then we can bypass this little piece of this little thing. We're gonna probably have to chop down some trees. So they get finished with that, and it's pretty much evening. Nigel Bricker slips away. He's gonna go try to see that thing that he's got these weird sexual feelings for due to a sanity loss. He's still feeling that. And so that's not good for him. Alright. Do I need to push it back further than this? I might, but we're not going to worry about that too much at the moment. Now this is a 2. Somewhere along the line it's got to turn to a 3. And what it might do is it might change right here to a 2. Crap, we got to wait for this stuff to grow back. So he slips off, but he gets caught by what's his name? By the weirdo guy that they've met, Crawford Slater, who okay, that's a little better. And then probably what we'll do is indent. Let's go grab the stuff we need. So that didn't work out for him. He also is still feeling very randy. Those are the main notable occurrences during the day. Now that night they kind of set watches and they're laying down to go to sleep once again. Hey, little kid. We can't let it turn night in this village or else zombies will show up. What did I come back for? Oh yeah, something to make steps out of. So, these guys. They see the villagers. A couple of them on watch see the villagers. They eventually wake everybody up and they head out. Well, no, Miss Susanna goes out with the NPC, Virgil Thomas, alone, in order to try to see what they're up to. They get caught. The villagers start to follow them. They're really slow, though. It's really strange. And they end up outrunning them easily. But as they approach the spot... Oh, Nigel Bricker and the reporter, Miss... wow. Shovel's in terrible shape. We're just going to do it like that. Okay, so there's that part of the road. It is getting dark. We're going to have to put a bed down. Those two said, we'll just keep watch. Would you grow? Damn it. They said, we'll keep watch. And so they did. So they're back pretty far away. Yep, we got to make another one. Let's go ahead and make it day. But when they see them coming, Miss Fairfield, that's the photographer, she fails in her whoops. Okay, good. She fails in her spot hidden check, which is to see if she notices something. So she thinks they're being chased by something. She is certain, like the ground is coming behind them, like just terrifyingly following them. And so she panics and runs. Now, so I had each of the rest of them make a sanity check to see if they notice that this is nothing, that she's panicking for no good reason, and they keep failing. So it leads to a rout. They all just run away. They're terrified. It was actually quite hilarious. It's in the highlights video. You guys can check that out if you'd like. Let's see. Boop. We need a couple more shovels. We need another pick. And what the heck, let's get a second axe. So, they all panic, they all run back to the house, which seems to greet them with open arms as they come running in. The door's open for them, which is kind of creepy. I think we'll just run this little street here. Whoops. Probably should have left that, because it's going to take forever to grow back. So, they're like, what is going on? This place is very strange. I don't like it. Maybe not quite exactly in that tone of voice, but they decide they really need to... That's going to be one. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. 3 like that. There we go. You could probably even do something with this guy, this little touch of water thing here. But for now, we're going to leave it. Maybe we'll fix it up later. So, how does that look, everybody? What do you think? I know it kind of comes in here to avoid this tree. And let's check light levels. They go to confront Crawford Slater the next day, and his house looks as abandoned as the rest of the town. They're kind of freaked out by that. But in the end, they decide to go in and look. They find him in a vat of some kind of very antiseptic smelling liquid, which turns out to be formaldehyde, and he jumps them. They blow him away. They find 4 more corpses in the next room, but they're ready this time, so when they walk in and then they just shoot them down, the things try to get up, but they blow them away. And they realize something's terribly wrong, and they spend the rest of the game session exploring Crawford Slater's house and finding a few books and nothing of terribly great interest. Oh, and the Revelations of Glaaki. That's where we left off last session. We play again tomorrow, which will be a week ago by the time this video goes up. So hopefully they'll live, but we shall see. Hey, so there it is. We've extended this little road around the village. I'm not completely satisfied with where it's ended up, because there's a little bit of little gaps here, but I think it'll do. I think it looks kind of nice. We still have some room. I think I'm going to try to build some buildings in this area over here. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll be doing that, and maybe a little exploring coming up as well sometime in the future. This town is pretty much done, I think. We might add a couple more things, but that's it. Wickwold's done. I'm not sure what we're going to work on next. But hey, this has gone longer than I really wanted it to. But this was fun. I wanted to get that done. And thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. Stay on the house. And I will talk to y'all next time.